Is the real estate market going to crash? I'm James George with EXP, and this is the main question that I get asked every day. Is the real estate market going to crash? Well, let me take you back to the spring of 2020. We couldn't even show homes in California for a few weeks. It was almost impossible to sell a home. Businesses were closed, people were losing their jobs. Everything was pointed towards a massive crash. But somehow, the exact opposite happened. Interest rates went to the lowest ever. No one wanted to move, right? You know, normally you move because maybe you get a new job or schools were closed, but a lot of people didn't want to move because of obviously the health implications of COVID. We didn't know, how bad things would get. Everyone was really scared. So then that meant there was no inventory, and people haven't really been moving since then because schools have only just really started opening. People aren't really going to be losing jobs. If you've got a job, then you stay with it. And obviously the vaccine has started, but it hasn't rolled out across the country yet. So we've still got no inventory, and the stock market just keeps going up. People seem to keep getting richer. We thought everyone was going to have no money and we were going to have lots of issues, but so many people are getting richer as the stock market keeps going up. They've got more money to invest in housing. Supply and demand. There's so many people wanting to buy a house, and the prices keep going up. There's often 30 offers over asking price. And we even wrote an offer recently, $200,000 over asking price, no contingencies, and it still didn't get the house. So will this bubble burst? Will we have a big crash? And I'll be honest, I've been wrong before. I really did think in the June of last year that there would be a massive crash. And the truth is, no one can tell you exactly what is going to happen. But interest rates are expected to stay really low. And when interest rates stay low, and with the amount of people that are looking to buy, I've still got loads of buyers still looking to get a house. I've still got way more buyers waiting for the market to drop. So with this massive pool of people waiting to buy a house, if there is any form of drop, then they're all going to jump on it, and then house prices might rise again. So it's going to be one of those that we really don't have any idea if prices are going to drop in the next 6, 12, 18, 24, 36 months. And will there be a crash? Can we see just suddenly over a few days everything go wrong? I don't really think so. I think what might happen is in the long term, I can see interest rates will probably, at some point they're going to have to rise. So I think when interest rates start to rise, what you'll see is house prices probably start to slowly drop. But, should people wait? If you're thinking of buying a home, what should you do? Well, interest rates are so low right now that if you actually work out your monthly payments, you can actually work out that if, for example, house prices drop, say 5 or 10%, how much would that be a difference if the interest rate went up 1 or 2%? And if you actually work out the numbers, it's actually quite scary to know that right now is still a really good time to buy a house, because even if house prices fall in the long term, if you work out what your monthly payment is and what you're going to pay over 10, 15, 20, 30 years, it will actually save you money buying at a higher price point at a really low interest rate than a lower price point with a high interest rate. So if you've got any questions about that, or I work with a really great lender, the details are below. He can work out all the different figures in regards to interest rates. Speak to him, speak to Alex Peters in regards to what your monthly payments would be now and maybe if things changed. So please reach out if you've got any questions. Hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs like, and write in the comments if you'd like us to do any more videos on interest rates, the housing market, or anything at all. Always happy to help.